All right, boys and girls, the PTS patch notes just dropped, and we've got some pretty exciting sets to talk about. I'm going to limit this to the Wards of the Worthy sets, and I'll have some other videos out on some other stuff, but these are the ones that kind of really interest me. First off, we have Rallying Cry. This is a light set, gives crit chance, max mag, and crit chance. While Battle Spirit is active, critically healing yourself or an ally causes you up and up to 11 other group members within 12 meters to gain 300 weapon and spell damage and 1650 crit resistance for 20 seconds. Each group member affected reduces the weapon and spell damage by 15 and the critical resist by 83. This effect can occur once every 15 seconds. This is going to be meta, there's no doubt about that. I'm probably going to run it even solo, but for any small man, this is going to be so good. 1550 is 25%, so you're going to have nearly 50% crit resist with the base resistance that you get. Honestly, solo, I wouldn't run this if it wasn't giving me the weapon and spell damage as well, but that on top. Now, as long as this is a proc, it should be a proc. The way it reads and everything, it should be a proc. So it can be ran on a back bar, and that's the other reason why it's potentially going to be a really good solo set as well. If you have to double bar this set, then it's probably not going to be worth it solo. But for 2-man up to 4-man, even 6-man, this is going to be a really, really solid set, and definitely the one that I'm the most excited about out of all of these. Crit chance has just not been worth it for a long time. So little from traits. And the other problem at the moment is a lot of people are running around with 10% base crit. So, you're stacking into something that's only beneficial to you for, 1/10 of the time. A set that's giving you 1650 and some weapon damage and can be... It's a great set. Hopefully it doesn't get nerfed before it goes live. Next up, we have the medium set, which is max stam, weapon and spell damage. When you deal damage with heavy tech, you gain 1236 penetration for each enemy within 8 meters of the target for 10 seconds. This effect can occur once every 7 seconds. This, I kind of really have to give Zos credit with how they've gone about attacking ball groups this time. Last patch we had Dark Convergence and Hofgar and all that kind of shit. It was horrible. Now, I said back then we just need sets that scale off how many people are hit without any cheesy mechanic. This being linked to a heavy attack, and I don't know, it's kind of dumb. We'll have to see if we can medium weave this. But this is going to be really good for like tank and slap kind of setups. Old Stam DK kind of tanky and then turn around and destroy everyone. Because, once you get past hitting 3 people, this is a really strong set. And if you're hitting 6 people, that's 7,000 penetration. And once again, this should be able to be put on one bar. So, this could be a front bar set or even a back bar set. Granted, we have to test that, but it seems like it should be a proc. The fact that it procs off your target is a little bit iffy. I think it should have probably procced off you, but I guess the idea is you can have someone heavy attack from ranged as you're pushing into a ball group kind of thing. Another pretty exciting set. Then next up we have the heavy set. Now this adds 4% healing taken, 1200 max health, 1500 armor. And when you deal direct damage, you have a 10% chance to create an aura under the target that detonates after 1 second, applying a aura for 10 seconds. The aura lowers the health recovery, mag recovery, and stam recovery of enemy players by 130 per player hit. This can occur once every 15 seconds. Now, this is probably the least exciting out of the 3 sets. If you're hitting 6 people, or let's say 4 people with this, that's 500 recovery that you're gutting them by. So, a mag build is basically going to have 0 stam recovery. So it's 10 seconds too is a long time for this to be on you. It's probably going to be the most cancer out of the 3 sets and has the potential to be the one that will make Zero not very fun, because if you can't get Stam back for 10 seconds, then you're not going to be having a very fun time. And I'm guessing this probably could be purged, so it's going to make builds that have a purge a lot more stronger. It does have a reasonably low proc chance, only 10%. I think this is a set that it will be fine if it's used in the purpose that it's meant to be used, and in a setup group for fighting other bowl groups and so on and so on. But then again, it can't be that cancer against a solo player because you're only going to lose 129. So in that aspect, it's not going to be as bad as Dark Convergence. Losing 130 stam and mag recoveries, but it's not going to break your game. This stacked with a poison potentially could make a very bad day for you. I'm not going to get into a lot of the other sets. Just quietly, they don't overly interest me that much. These, in my opinion, are by far the most interesting out of all the sets. We will be covering these. We will be testing them. I wanted to get this video out because I'm excited. I really am. And I think overall, compared to what we got last time as far as gear is concerned, this is a way better way of attacking things. And I just love to see that they're giving sets that in a way are beneficial to solo or small man groups versus, Zergs and stuff like that. But let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think is the best out of these 3. Let me know. Do you think it's light, medium, or heavy set? But I'll definitely be running Rally Cry on some builds. At the very least, we'll be testing it. Anyway, guys, love yous all. I will catch you in the next one. Peace.